Cindy and I are at the entrance ramp for the Antioch Bridge. It's a rendezvous point with to meet with Kai, and for once we're actually ahead of her. We're here first. It certainly wasn't the case yesterday as we went over Mount Diablo and got absolutely hammered. This is our 9th day out, 8 days of hiking, and 6 of those days there's been some kind of rain. Today just light, actually pleasant you might say, but outside of that the rain has been heavy at times. And certainly it was when we went over Mount Diablo, and unusual trail conditions there in that the clay, sometimes the like wagon roads, if you will, were clay, and sometimes they were clay mixed with manure. When they were just clay and soaked, they were very slippery. You couldn't get any kind of pace going. And when they were mixed with manure, they became like glop that stuck to your shoes. And it turned into Herman Munster after a while, walking along. Or Kai came up with a good analogy with, sometimes how snow sticks to your cross-country skis, and you're moving along with all this extra weight and trying to shake it off. So it was, we really had a tough go of it, and we didn't get to our rendezvous point until way past when we thought we might get there. Well, that's okay. Ever since we left Ken and Marsha Powers, we have been really benefiting from the goodness of people, which is, of course, what this journey is all about. It started with a ranger who caught us before we went up Diablo, and she gave us a really good map, state park map of Mount Diablo, and also later on the Black Diamond area. And she was really apologetic that she couldn't give us more than that. And she said, she pointed out campgrounds to us and said, "Oh, you guys are low impact," hinting that there's no need for us to pay fees at the campground. And then she later told a couple of horse riders about us, and they came galloping up behind us. We turned around wondering what was going on. They just wanted to come up and meet us, talk to us. They invited us to dinner, but unfortunately that was at a point where we needed to get going, or otherwise we would have been hammered even worse when we did go over Diablo. And then we've come down into town here, and we're in Antioch. We stopped at a 7-Eleven, a little thirsty, got some Cokes, and the proprietor said it's on the house. Another person, Kathy, ran into us and ended up in the end inviting us out to dinner at a Mexican restaurant later today. So we're very much looking forward to that. And looking forward to what's ahead. Our first presentation is in Sacramento. And fortunately, I was interviewed yesterday morning by a radio station in Maryland, and that gave me the kinds of questions he asked me really helped me rethink what I'm going to present and what people really want to hear in order to make the message effective. Probably going to divide it into 3 parts. First, it seems important to put out there some facts in regards to the problems that we do face in terms of housing, health, and hunger. And then to instill a bit of hope with songs and storytelling that isn't natural, and naturally we belong to others, and all sorts of good stuff that flows from that. And then finish up with some suggestions about how to move ahead and alleviate some of these problems we face. So we got about an hour to wait here until Kai comes along. That's okay. We haven't rested much lately, so we'll just kind of take a nap, take a little snooze, and then we'll probably look for some place with Wi-Fi so we could start posting some stuff to the web. I don't even know if our first day is up on the web yet. I'll have to check that out. and we'll see what happens. We'll go for there. But this is the hiking humanitarian, Kirk Sinclair and Cindy Sinclair to my right. Wishing you all to seize the day. Bye.